Yo, 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 welcome back, everyone. This is Against All Odds Podcast. It's your boy Tashawn. I'm with Greg today. Got an interesting episode. It's on a sadder note, but we'll get on that in a minute. What's going on, Greg?
Not much, man. It's been a while since we've talked at all. Kind of just been
Yeah,
working and in the groove.
and that's what this episode is really going to be about. We appreciated all the support y'all are giving us, like over these last few months of us doing it, but it's just not working out for either of us. And we just decided to just split. You know what I mean? Like I got another podcast I'm doing with someone else, and Greg's got.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Hold on. I know this is all news to me.
hey, you see the title, you see the thumbnail, you know why we're here. I had to get something off my chest.
Talk
So,
about it. Speak on that.
but yeah, man, I just feel like you be trying to take my shine, and it's just not right, and I'm fed up. And
Okay.
you don't buy me flowers and nothing no more, and
All right.
nothing. And
First off, you're wrong, and here's why.
all jokes aside, though, we are trolling. I know. I'm glad y'all clicked the title, though. I know y'all like, dang, I thought the podcast was going straight. What's up? But no, all jokes aside, we both have been kind of moving and grooving over these last few weeks. We apologize we haven't been able to throw out episodes with the frequency that we have in the past. We're still doing a podcast, though. That hasn't changed. And by the time you hear this one, another episode should have already been up. But what you been up to, Doug? It's been a minute since we talked. Like you said, we both have been kind of running around crazy.
Dude, I restructured my business to where I'm like not dealing with a whole lot of customers, and I can't even lie, dude. I'm having a great time. I
So you
feel
back
like
there
I have
like
my drive back.
you back there cooking the fries now, or like what's up?
Yeah, bro. Chef Suey in the kitchen.
What's on?
Yeah, man.
Sauteing and flambing and stuff. That's good, though.
Yeah,
What do
man.
you
What
do?
about you?
What do you do?
So instead of doing like mobile repairs where I would go around and fix their devices on the spot, with COVID coming, and that kind of changed my outlook on things. And
Wait,
then I
what's
had
COVID?
that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I had that. When COVID happened, it kind of changed my outlook on things. I couldn't really go around and do repairs safely. I'm not really trying to deal with
Dude,
that.
you see, even in Cali, dude, they started shutting everything back down again, bro. And they're talking about something. This is what we're gonna have to look forward to in like the winter, right? Like the fall, winter, or whatever. But they're doing it now already. So I feel like it's only a matter of time for them to start talking crazy like that in Florida. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, we're winning right now. Everybody in Florida and their mama has it basically, and it's just numbers out the wazoo, man. It's crazy, super crazy. But what can you do, right?
Yeah, man. What about you, dude? What's new on your end, man?
Moving and grooving, Doug. And I got a good story too that I'm gonna tell you after I get through this piece. And I would have told you the day of, but like I felt like the podcast should hear it too. You know what I'm saying? And also too, it's gonna go up on my YouTube. Shout out my YouTube channel, Hello Again. I took some footage and took some videos out there from a kayaking trip I went on. But other than that, dude, man, I've just been running around the crib, finishing some orders. My ebook drops today. Today is July 15th. So, hey, if you haven't shot or seen that, go to hookedup.us, and there's a link at the bottom of the page to the ebook. It's like 10 things you need to know before starting an e-commerce business. So I've been like up, like grinding that, dude. I originally said like 3 weeks ago that I was going to release it on July 1st, and then deadlines came, and I still was doing orders, so I couldn't. So I pushed it back to the 15th, right? And then also, like a lot of people were doing like the pre-sale. So people were like, hey, man, if you give me like a week or so, I want the pre-sale order. So I was like, all right, it kind of works. So it was funny, bro. I got to Sunday, and I'm like, dang, like I can't push it back. You know what I'm saying? Like another week, like after I've already moved it, that's just not good for business. So I was up kind of late last night, just kind of touching things up, crossing T's and dotting I's, and then doing stuff with the job. Hey, speaking of the job, I won't name no names, but old buddy doesn't even work in the department no more, dog. You know what I was talking to my boss. She emailed me today about some audits that I was doing for him, and she's like, hey, this is what our new schedule is. You're gonna do it like this now. And I was like, okay, cool, because it's like, and I told her, bro, I was like, yo, like, because these audits were type crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's like 2-3 hours of my day are just auditing, right? And she's like, yeah, well, unfortunately, XYZ is doing this now. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So she's like, yeah, think of how much time you'll save. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? Like, I was rolling. I was
Funny.
like, dang. And I didn't even get to meet bro. Like, I've never even met the dude. So he was just a name in the email. So So there's that. So let me get into this, man. We'll just hop right into it. Tell me why I went kayaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the only one out there, bro. Only the Afro Americano out there, bro. Tell me why we get on the kayak. And remember, I've never been kayaking ever. You know what I'm saying? And I went with some people that I hang out with down here. Shout out to Emily and Kara and Aiden. We went to Three Sisters Spring in Clearwater, Florida. No, not Clearwater, in Crystal River, Florida. It's about an hour 20 north. Super beautiful, dude. It started out to be like a bad day because it was supposed to rain all day, right? But it cleared out pretty nice, and we just kayaked along the springs, probably about 7 to 10 miles. And the night before, I was at a friend of mine named Logan's. I was at his crib, and he was also going kayaking too, but he was going in Sarasota. And I'm like sitting in his. He's got this huge kayak, dude. I'm sitting in his kayak, like on the table in his living room, like trying to get like my stroke down, right? So we get out there, right? And we disembark, okay? And like on the back of the kayak, you have like a little like a little type cubby thing, right? But it's got like this it's like some like a like some mesh roping thing, and you just tuck your backpack in under it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm on the kayak. Dog, I'm telling you, we literally left the dock like 6 minutes ago. Hadn't even fully left the channel, right? To get out to where it opens up and you kind of decide what springs you want to hit. And I'm like, wait, where's my phone? And keep in mind, like the phone is or I thought it was in my backpack, which is behind me, right? And again, I've never even been in a kayak, like on the water. Granted, like I've been in one stationary, right? So I go to reach back behind me to like grab my phone, right? And I'm like trying to search my backpack, and you're on like the water, and they got boats going, so it's like rocking a little bit. And bruh, I bobbed when I should have weaved, dude. The thing started to tip, and I tried to like counteract it, right? But like not over count it, so I didn't tip it the other way. But dog, it was just too late, dude. Whole kayak flip, bro. I've been on it for not even 6 minutes, Doug. So now I'm out in the middle of whatever this spring is, right? Trying to figure out what's going on. I'm like, dang, where's my phone? And keep in mind too, bro, my backpack, it had my keys, my portable charger, my dry clothes, my towel, my boxers. I had 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches in there that I didn't get no time to finish, bro. And like when I flipped, I'm out here like in the middle of just this spring, and I'm like, dang, well, did my backpack drop? And shout out to Emily, because Emily was like right where I was at. It was so funny. I wish you could have seen the look on her face. She didn't really know what to do. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like it was just shocked because she just didn't think that I was gonna flip, right? And you know how they always have like that not even they, but there's that thing where it's like black folks can't swim, right? So I'm out there in the trenches, no life vest, no nothing, right? Just out there.
Yeah, you're savage.
Hey, out there getting it. Hey, never even been on a kayak, right? We're in the springs too, so it's deep, right? And I'm like, damn, like, okay, well, it's type embarrassing. The girls are sitting there laughing. I'm like, yo, so I'm like, okay, well, I didn't feel my backpack fall. I can't see anything right now, right? I just got this huge kayak flip. So I flip it back over, and I'm like, yo, I got to get back in this. And you know what I thought was going to happen? I thought I was going to try and flip it and like get up on the side of it, and it flips the other way, right? And now I'm under it. So thankfully I was able to flip it right side up and get back in. I get back in the kayak, and I'm like, bruh, I still don't know where my phone is. Like, that's what started all of this, right? That's what started the whole thing. So I finally sit and I stabilize, and Emily comes up and she's like, hey, she's like freaking out. She's like, oh my God, are you okay? Because it was just so unpredictable, bro. Like, we literally just got on the water, right? She's like, is everything good? Are you okay? What happened? Yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like cool, calm, collected, right? And I was like, yeah, I just can't find my phone. Doug, guess where my phone was at?
Where was it?
The pocket of my swimming trunks. So shout out to Tommy Bahama, because we're sitting in the kayak. You know how you can see like the mesh under, right? Because I'm slouched back, so you can see the mesh pocket, and you see my phone. It's just like sticking out from under the shorts. And I'm just surprised. Hey, shout out to Tommy Bahama. Hey, cut me a check, y'all, because again, this is good. Brandon. Hey, speaking of that too, we're getting love in India too. So shout out to India. But I was shocked that my pants like held in my phone after being unexpectedly flipped out of the kayak into the springs, and I'm like swimming trying to get back up on top, right? But I'm like, man, this is some bull. But I was laughing, and I was telling the girls, I was like, no, you see the reason, so you got to play it smooth, man. I'll teach you a thing or two. about game. You gotta play it smooth. I told him, I was like, well, see, what I was doing was I fell out on purpose because I didn't want y'all to feel embarrassed. Like if y'all did it, you know what I'm saying? So by me taking the sting, I'm basically looking out for y'all, you know? So y'all are welcome, right? And I got it out of the way, right? And I didn't fall out of the kayak again, but dog, it was a bunch of fun. You said you haven't been there, right?
No, I haven't been.
Dog, I
How was
definitely
it?
it was dope, dude. I thought honest to God, dog, I was like type nervous because I'm like, yo, I thought it was gonna be like because you know it's just all upper body, right? You don't have like pedals or no motor or nothing like that. I thought
Yeah.
it'd be like I thought I'd be a lot more tired than I was, and the next day I thought I'd be a lot more sore than I was, right? Because it's
Mhm.
all just upper body and like core strength. But I was looking crazy as hell for about that first hour. Our kayaking trip was about 5 hours, so first
Five
hour,
hours.
yes, bro.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes. Because
I'd have been
remember,
like,
it's a
dude, take
spring.
me home.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what it is too? It's like you're in the middle of a spring, so you can't be like, there's no like, oh yeah, well I'll just walk with kayak or I'll swim. It's like, yo, like, and they've all been. So I'm like, damn, I don't want to come out here and look type embarrassing. Hey, holding everybody up, trying to take breaks like all
You
the
said
time,
the
right?
first hour you were looking sick.
Bro, because you know what it is. Like I've never kayaked, so I'm trying to figure out like the motion of like working the oar, right? And then again, I got a big wingspan, so I had like this little ass oar, and I'm trying to like, and I'm trying to like, you know, and I'm like hitting the edge of the boat, and I damn near almost flipped. Honest to God, bro, I almost flipped like probably like 4 more times. Honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. That's some real close
Oh
calls,
no! You said
but
you had some real close calls.
I'm not gonna lie
I
to
know
you.
you were sitting there like, what?
Dog, I was looking. Dog, I'm telling you. I mean, we literally just got out there, bro, and I immediately got it. I'm like, hey, there's white folks swimming by, looking at it like, what in the world's going on, man? Hey, and they were messing with me, bro, on the way back. They're like, cause we, you know, like we went out, we toured all the springs and all that, and we're going back to where we like disembarked from or whatever. And Aiden, like, we passed by. She was like, "Hey, Sean, you remember this spot?" I was like, "Nah." Hey, I got PTSD. I don't suppress that
Oh, you
memory
have
no now.
amnesia.
Oh yeah, like yeah, man. But it was a bunch of fun though, dude. And it was supposed to rain super crazy, dude. We started hearing thunder, like the clouds started coming out, and I'm like, damn, man, we just got finesse. It's like I'm already wet. You know what I mean? Like I'm already just looking crazy. But the only casualty of the day, my portable charger was destroyed, obviously. But I had the charger. You know when I got that charger? Remember how we were supposed to go to Cali, right?
Yeah,
How long ago was that? Would you say?
3 years, 2 years at
Maybe
least.
even more than that, right? Maybe
Yeah,
I think it's like damn near like 4 years, right? So I
yeah,
bought it
yeah. It's
for
been a
that
while.
trip, and I got way more use out of it. And it was like $20, so that was messed up. And then my chicken sandwiches were messed up. But other than that, dude, like I have my keys in my thing, and I'm like, damn, man, I don't want my car key fob to not work, and then like the fob for my gate to not work. That's like another like $800-900 to get all that replaced, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, I got back. I was so spooked when we pulled into my neighborhood, right, and they're dropping me off. I'm like, hey, this is gonna be the moment of truth because y'all about to see me scale this 14-foot fence. Hey, come to stand with a backpack. Hey, I'm gonna make the news. But
That's
it was a
funny.
bunch of fun there, Doug. They said they were gonna go to some I forgot where it is, but somewhere in St. Pete this weekend. But I'm not gonna be in town this weekend, so I won't be able to check that one out. But I definitely recommend going though, man. Even if you go for like an hour and you just chill or whatever. And you work out more than me. I don't work out at all, but you know, I guess I'm an athlete. So
No. Hey, like they said, LeBron is unathletic.
you sleep. Well, hey, I'm
Charles
better than
Barkley.
LeBron, so
Who said that? I think it was Charles Barkley. Charles
I think
Barkley.
it was Barkley who said that foolishness, man. But yeah, man, I was just like, man, had me looking so dumb, bro. Had me looking so dumb right out there. But it was fun, man. I laughed and I knew it was gonna happen. Even when I went rollerblading for the first time, like a few years or a few months ago. Um, and I've never really, you know, what I'm saying, did you have like rollerblades like growing up?
Yeah, I did actually.
Oh, okay, I didn't have them. You must have lived in 1%ers, because
No, definitely not. The rollerblades I had, you had to basically put WD-40 on them
sweet.
before you could ride on them.
Hey, we used to take stones and we smooth out the stones in the little balls and shape them to wood. Call that a day.
They might call that a day.
When I went and I did that, you fall, right? I already knew it was probably gonna happen more or less, right? So, but I was glad I got out the way. And it was a good day, like out on the water, just like out away from your phone. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of chilling, just taking in the elements. So I can't complain too much, man. I can't complain too much. By the end of the day, boy, I don't even know what the competitive uh, kayaking tournament is even called, but I'll be out there, bro. You might see me on ESPN while you playing.
ESPN.
Oh yeah, hey, not ESPN Ocho, ESPN One.
No, definitely not. Hey, you be on there to ESPN in Spanish.
Crazy. Yeah, at ESPN Deportes. You're like what? But no, man. But yeah, man, that's really. I've been sitting on that story for about 3 days. I wanted to tell you like right once it happened, but I'm like, nah, I gotta say this for the podcast and just.
Dude, speaking of stories, man, my car is just MIA right now, dude. I don't know what happened.
What you hit,
bro? I hit nothing. I went to leave. Yeah, okay, dude. I don't like that. So I went to leave and I got like 2 miles, 3 miles from the house. Dude, freaking sensor just went out. And you know how when a sensor goes out, your car just starts acting dumb.
Didn't crazy.
Know when to shift, didn't know like when to do anything. I'm like, baby, I think my transmission went out. But
oh no.
Yeah, right. But fortunately it's a sensor, so I just gotta take it up there.
What do you think is like what you think the damage is gonna be steep, or you think it's gonna
no. Probably sub 500. It'll be like a throttle body sensor, position sensor, or something stupid like that.
It's like a little L, but it ain't no
nothing crazy. I mean, it sucks because the car payments due as well, so it's like F. But
hey, I pay and then dispute it.
Yeah.
Like it's not even there, man. Hey, like when my car got stolen, my car payment was coming up, and I called like the place I got my car from. I'm like, yo, I don't even have this car, okay? And then give me the total loss. You out your damn mind? You think I'm about to pay my payment? You know what I'm saying? And then, hey, they come back 2 days later, like, yeah, it's total. And now I'm out here looking crazy, trying to get my money back.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, yeah,
just been out of shape.
Y'all give me like an extra week or so, and I'll know more or not about what's going on, because insurance would end up paying out for the car if it was deemed a total loss or whatever. But yeah, man, that's what it's been for me, man. I just been hanging out, man. Just went to the beach yesterday, dude. Played some volleyball like last minute. I didn't plan on playing. Everyone was being lame yesterday. I'm like, you know what, This is, I mean, I guess we'll just go into it. So I was talking to you the other day, man. I was like, dude, I just been in like a weird spot, dude. Just like weird. Yeah. And I was sitting in my crib yesterday at work, and I texted a friend of mine. I was like, hey, like y'all playing today? Because I play volleyball with like 2 or 3 different groups, and across like different beaches. We playing like Gulfport, we playing St. Pete, we playing Tampa, we playing Madeira. Just kind of depends on the day of the week. And she's like, no one's playing, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, all right, well, that's cool, because I needed to work on this ebook I was about to say that's due today. But I'm like, I need to work on this anyway. So that just forces me to stay home and do it, right? But, bro, I just kept sitting there working. I'm like, man, something just not, like they say, something not sitting right in my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to just go to the beach. Like, I ended up having to go that way anyway, because I had to finish an order for a client. I had to go to the post office. So I'm like, okay, I'm already driving 10 minutes in a direction. I'm like, what's another 20 minutes, right? So I said, screw it. And I went. I'm glad I went, man. It was beautiful. I was out there in the ocean, swimming, chilling, got some work done. I was driving home.
It's good that you got a new experience in there as well. I remember you telling me that you were excited to do it.
Wait, what?
The kayaking.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. Now, I was driving home. I saw a basketball court, and they were out there getting it, and I haven't hooped in a minute, bruh. It's been a minute.
I hooped the other day, and I was trash, but go ahead.
That's what I was feeling, too, but, it was kind of late, so I'm like, okay, them boys going to be tired. So, you come out there with that energy spark, you just be aggressive. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like everybody else tired, but you new to the court, so you, like, all aggressive. They can be like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And they think you just
nice.
Yeah, right? Like you locked down, right? Like, man.
Hey, you pulling up your shorts like you do.
Yeah, like, man. So I busted a little Yui, and I went back to the little park area, and I was going to go to the court, but I saw they had people playing volleyball too. And I'm like, my volleyball is kind of straight. My hoop might be trash. I haven't hooped since before my car got stolen in February. They stole my ball out the car. I'm like, dude, like, come on, man. Like, come on, nah. So whoever, hey, I hope y'all are listening to this podcast. Whoever stole my car, bring me my basketball back, please, and my Ray-Bans, because it's like, why? Like you know, you already got what you needed out of it.
Bring them back. Yeah, okay.
Hey, I hear a ding dong at the door. Like, okay,
They're
all right.
long gone.
Right. I know, like, hey, 6 months later, like, dang, I got a little pool. But I'll touch on this real quick too. I know we said that in previous episodes that we're gonna do something special once we hit 500 downloads. Just to give y'all an update, we're at 342. So again, keep telling everyone we appreciate y'all. Tell your mom, dad, cat, chicken, fish, whoever you want to tell. Tell everyone because we got something cool that we're playing. And again, just to confirm, I know some people like didn't really hear it all the way throughout, but the podcast isn't ending. I'm working on my clickbait titles. Just for my YouTube too. You know, I got to see what gets the people going, you know, because it's provocative, right? So, but all jokes aside, we do appreciate y'all listening. So, but yeah, man, we'll just hop out of this one. We still got to do that Black Lives Matter. They like, whoa, what kind of podcast is this? Like, I ain't heard no Black Line, but we still got to do that Black on Black crime one too, dude. And I'm gonna touch base with you just off the air so we can kind of figure that out. I know we've been kind of running around. But if you don't have nothing else to say, man, I'll close this out. Again, this is one of our shorter episodes. We did just want to pop in real quick, touch base with y'all because we know it's been a few days since we've uploaded compared to our regular schedule. But you got anything else for him, G? Or you?
No, sir. That's pretty much it, guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate it.
Peace. Always, you can find us on Spotify at Apple Podcasts. Dang, look at that, bro. Hey, that's how you know it's been a minute. I say you can find us on Spotify at Apple Podcasts. Come on now. And we supposed to be some pros. But you can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts at Against All Odds. And I'll close out with this real quick. Y'all, invest in yourself. Take chances. I've never made an ebook before. I put it out into the universe back in May. And today my ebook launched. Greg got his business thing going. And we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Love one another. Peace.
Peace.